This is a tutorial in how to make counterweighted poi from household items that you can purchase for under $20. The weight, counterweight, and length are fully adjustable based on your needs. I used kidney beans for these poi, although smaller beans can sometimes work better. Although I recommend you steer clear of rice since it can poke holes in the socks. Here's a screen capture of the socks I used, but you can use any thigh-high sock as it will have enough extra sock at the top. I used 10 quarters as the counterweights, 5 for each poi. To secure the fabric, I used clear elastic hair ties. The weight of my poi was based on half a cup of dry kidney beans. Different beans will have a different density, so you'll want to test them, and you'll want to test them after you've filled them, pinching it, but before you actually close the poi to determine the length. I also used these 2 O-rings to help secure the poi. You'll notice that the poi material stretches, and as a result, it's important for you to determine where you want the handle relative to the spinning poi. After determining the appropriate length, I secured the top of the poi right before the handle with 3 elastic ties going around 3 times, followed by the O-ring. Pinching the fabric on the outside of the poi above the elastic, I folded over the top and then put the 5 quarters on top of the fabric folded over. Pulling the sock back up, I twisted fabric around the quarters, covering them and using the sock as padding, and then folded the inside back down on top of the lump to create something of a ball, securing that again with 3 more hair ties going around it twice. I then folded the remainder of the top of the sock around the outside of the ball that I had just secured with the elastic, and secured that as well after pulling it as tightly as I could to create a smooth surface. I then secured it with 3 additional ties going around it twice, and then tucked in the extra material so that it was taut. Moving to the second poi, I measured where the 2 poi lined up next to each other, filled them with beans, and repeated the process. If you do choose to use the small O-ring, note that you must pull the fabric through the O-ring carefully without ripping the material or creating runs in it. Certain sock fabric is thinner than others and takes more work to get in place. Watch here as I scrunch the material around the quarters, secure it with the ties on the inside, make the ball cover all of the metal, and then secure it again with the outside of the fabric with another 3 ties around it. And there you have 2 poi with beans, hair ties, and quarters. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please comment below.